At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce to you Ukulele Hall of Fame Director. Please put your hands together for Paul Syphers.
Aloha. Thank you very much. Aloha, friends. I'm Paul Syphers, the director of the Ukulele Hall of Fame, here to appreciate and honor the lifelong accomplishments of two incredible Hawaiian musicians, Benny Chong and Dr. Byron Yasui. Yes! We honor them here at Kapiʻolani Park Bandstand largely due to a 50-year run of free ukulele festivals on this stage, administered through dedication, love, and pure energy of Kathy and Roy Sakuma. Kathy and Roy, thank you for continuing your participation, for creating this sacred home of the ukulele, and for bringing your keiki band. To Hisako and Kazuyuki Sekiguchi, we thank you for continuing the tradition, keeping the ukulele music flowing here on the sparkling shores of Waikiki. To Billy V, we give thanks for your style, expertise, and aloha to this auspicious occasion. The Ukulele Hall of Fame is so pleased to have a permanent home in the Hawaii State Archive. I encourage you all to visit and see for yourself the Hall of Fame portraits by our dear friend Donnell Nunez Sawyer. Take some time to see the wonderful things the archive is doing to preserve and promote Hawaiian culture in their blossoming Hawaiian music archive. With us on stage is State Archive Director Dr. Adam Jansen. Also on stage, oh thank you, we have Ukulele Hall of Fame directors Dr. Noonie Walsh, Tom Walsh, and the founder of the Ukulele Guild of Hawaii, Mike Chalk. We're also very pleased to have with us the acting Lieutenant Governor, Keith Regan, who in a moment will read governor's proclamations declaring today as Benny Chong Day and Dr. Byron Yasui Day. Friends, we're all here to celebrate two exceptional Hawaiian musicians, a couple of guys that can truly be called kupuna, keepers and teachers of Hawaiian cultural knowledge. Byron and Benny grew up together playing ukulele, went on to achieve great heights on guitar and double bass, and returned to the ukulele later in life. We're thankful they did because they make beautiful music together. When the Hall of Fame considers potential inductees, there's several categories to consider: luthiers, performers, teachers, historians, authors, composers, and then there are the players. Benny and Byron can certainly be called virtuoso ukulele players. Benny Chong has an exciting and influential style of his own, complete with chord inversions and fluid improvisations. He has taken jazz uk playing to a new level given the musical challenge of the repertoire and the complexity of his left and right hand technique. His harmonic, melodic, and rhythmic sense is on a par with the best jazz musicians in the world. His playing style is inspiration to many young players. One Melbourne, Australia reviewer remarked, "When he started playing ukulele in the thumb position in the manner of a bassist, the excitement in the room notched up another level. Pulling out intervals about 2 octaves wide, this was probably the first time many of the audience had experienced rapid-fire chord melodies, extensions, and substitutions way beyond common triads." Benny Chong, the innovator. Now, Dr. Byron Yasui is a music educator who taught for 38 years at the University of Hawaii. He is composer, arranger, and concert-level player on the double bass, classical guitar, and ukulele. Byron impressed us all with his appearance in the 1998 Ukulele Masters 4-City Tour. He has been an ukulele soloist all over Hawaii since 1959 and has played with Hawaiian groups in Japan from 1994 through 2012. He has also played ukulele festivals in Hilo, Portland, Oregon, Indianapolis, and Santa Cruz, California, as well as the first 5 Ukulele Guild of Hawaii festivals. Most importantly, he has carried the teaching torch with his senior ukulele class from 2017 to the present moment. Byron Yasui, the teacher. Thank you all. Please welcome Acting Lieutenant Governor Keith Regan to read the governor's proclamations for these two awesome individuals.
I would like, let's see. I'd like you here. Sir, I'd like you on this side, please.
Aloha, ladies and gentlemen. First and foremost, thank you very much for allowing us to be here today to celebrate these two very important, precious individuals who have contributed so much to our community and have shared their gift of music with us. As part of our jobs being in government and as acting lieutenant governor, I get the honor of being able to read proclamations where we honor individuals such as Benny and Byron today. And I have a proclamation, if you would please allow me to read in honor of these amazing individuals. Benny Chong, born in 1943 in Honolulu, taught himself how to play the ukulele. And whereas his uncles Alex and Kuki Among, both noted professional musicians, and Lyle Ritz, a pioneer in the art of playing jazz on the ukulele, played a formative role in his development as a jazz ukulele artist. And whereas Benny joined the United States Air Force and auditioned with several friends to play guitar for the Washington, D.C.-based Special Service Band Unit. And whereas Benny and his Air Force bandmates, who played for the United States State Department and made an appearance on Arthur Godfrey's television show, would become known as the Ali'is after their discharge in 1964. And whereas Benny played a key role in the Ali'is' performances and recordings. In partnership with entertainer Don Ho, they introduced a new style of Hawaiian music to audiences around the world, which earned Benny a 2012 Lifetime Achievement Award from the Hawaii Academy of Recording Arts. And whereas, while he was well known as the Ali'is' guitarist for 20 years, Benny continued to map the ukulele fingerboard on his own and experiment with harmonic intervals far apart on the fretboard. And whereas Benny became a full-time ukulele artist beginning in 1999 at a reunion gig with Don Ho in Honolulu, where he showcased his improvisational skills, his profound understanding of the harmonic structure of a song, and his ability to play unexpected chord progressions without sacrificing the original melody. And whereas Benny drew even more attention to his ukulele mastery the following year, paired with Dr. Byron Yasui, Gordon Mark, Blaine Kano, and Jake Shimabukuro in a PBS Hawaii special, The Art of Solo Ukulele, which led to a concert tour and an album. And whereas Benny established himself as a solo artist for the first time in his career with the release of his first full-length album, Ukulele Jazz, to much acclaim in 2005. He remains active as an influential teacher and performer of Hawaii's professional music circuit. And whereas Benny Chong, in being inducted into the Ukulele Hall of Fame at the International Ukulele Festival of Hawaii on July 12, 2026. Therefore, I, Joshua Green, MD, Governor of the State of Hawaii, do hereby proclaim July 12, 2026 as Benny Chong Day in Hawaii. Yes, we can all clap. Ooh, chicken skin. Benny Chong Day in Hawaii, and invite the people of the Aloha State and around the world to congratulate Benny Chong in recognition of his exceptional talent, his ability to bring joy to millions around the world, and on his induction into the Ukulele Hall of Fame, signed by the Governor of the State of Hawaii, Josh Green.
Okay, hold on, everybody. So you're going to hold yours, and you're going to hold yours. Oh, you still have to read one. Okay.
No, you're good. I take my cues from Billy V.
Sorry.
We have another proclamation because we're honoring two incredibly amazing individuals today. So please enjoy this proclamation. Dr. Byron Yasui was born in Honolulu in 1940 and began his 7-decade-long musical career by teaching himself the ukulele in the 9th grade. And whereas after serving in the Air National Guard and an attempt at majoring in business accounting at the University of Hawaii at Manoa, Byron became a music major instead. He was enthralled by the theory and composition courses that other students dreaded. And whereas Byron eventually earned a Doctor of Musical Arts degree in composition, having taught himself jazz bass and classical guitar along the way. And whereas in 1972, He joined the University of Hawaii at Manoa Department of Music. For 4 decades, he played with the Honolulu and Hawaii Symphony Orchestras, adding to his repertoire the mandolin, banjo, samisen, and harp. And whereas Byron's skills as a solo ukulele player drew public acclaim when he appeared with Benny Chong, Gordon Mark, Blaine Kano, and Jake Shimabukuro in a 2000 PBS Hawaii special, The Art of Solo Ukulele, that led to a concert tour, an album, and a lasting musical partnership with Benny Chong. And whereas, in addition to being a professor emeritus of music, composition, and theory, Byron is a prolific composer and arranger. His 2015 Concerto for Ukulele and Orchestra Campanella, one of the few orchestral works for ukulele, featured Jake Shimabukuro as soloist. And whereas Byron's compositions have won multiple awards from the American Society of Composers, Authors, and Publishers, and have been performed at Carnegie Hall and London's Royal Festival Hall. And whereas, from collaborating on Hui Hanai's landmark 1999 edition of Queen Liliuokalani's music, The Queen's Songbook, to co-founding the Hawaii Guitar Festival and playing bass with such artists as Charlie Beard, Carlos Barbosa Lima, Barney Kessel, Gene Bertonci, and Howard Alden, Byron's contributions are wide-ranging. And whereas Dr. Byron Yasui is being inducted into the Ukulele Hall of Fame at the International Ukulele Festival of Hawaii on June 12, 2026, now therefore I, Josh Green, MD, Governor of the great state of Hawaii, do hereby proclaim July 12, 2026 as Dr. Byron Yasui Day. Throughout Hawaii, and invite the people of the Aloha State and around the world to congratulate Dr. Byron Yasui in recognition of his life's work as a musician, mentor, professor, scholar, and composer, as well as his induction into the Ukulele Hall of Fame, signed by the great governor of the state of Hawaii, Josh M. Green. Congratulations.
Okay, people, so I'm going to give them, each one of these men, their own due. We're going to start with Benny. Please give it up for the 2026 Ukulele Hall of Fame inductee, Benny Chong.
Wow. You want me to talk?
Yeah, talk.
I usually don't say much on when I do. What I do is normally just play. And I really appreciate everybody who has bestowed this wonderful, wonderful award to Byron and I. You know, I've been playing with Byron for over almost 25 years. And I must be stupid because I've had a 25-year college education in music, and I still haven't graduated. So anyway, it's been a pleasure, and thank you very much for coming out to see everybody. Byron?
Thank you, brother.
Okay.
Once again, Benny Chong. Okay, one more very worthy recipient. I'll introduce you to the 2026 Ukulele Hall of Fame inductee, Dr. Byron Yasui.
It's all about you, baby.
Thank you very much. I don't have to tell you, it is a huge honor for me. You know, thinking way back when I started in, I think, 1954, playing the ukulele, that the instrument would gain this level of national recognition with, I think, a lot of credit goes to the Ukulele Hall of Fame Museum folks, board of directors here. And for me, for me, it's been a great pleasure playing with my idol, Benny Chong. Of course, with him, I'm the bass player, so I get to play on the side, and he gets to pick all the songs, and I just follow along. So anyway, I want to thank you, everybody. Thank you, Hawaii, Lieutenant Governor, and everyone for this great honor. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, there are members of the press here. I don't know where they are, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to have acting governor, I'm going to have you step in there. Paul, I'm going to have you step in there. Sekiguchi-san, I'm going to have you step inside. And everybody squeeze together, both of you. And everybody squeeze together this way. And everybody, and I'm going to ask you everybody to take pictures real quickly here. Everybody, go take pictures. Ready and go. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for our two inductees into the Ukulele Hall of Fame.